The chill of December clung to the air as I ventured into the darkness of the woods that bordered our remote cabin. It was New Year's Eve, and the night held promises of festivities and merriment. My friends and I had planned a secluded celebration, far from the cacophony of the city. Little did I know that this would be a New Year's Eve I would never forget, for all the wrong reasons. As the clock ticked closer to midnight, we gathered around a bonfire, its flames flickering like ancient spirits. Laughter echoed, and the clinking of glasses filled the crisp night air. We raised our champagne flutes, toasting to the new year and the adventures it held. Yet, the night seemed to grow darker, the woods quieter. Unease settled in the pit of my stomach. It's probably just my imagination, I thought, shaking off the feeling. As the minutes dwindled away, strange occurrences began. The trees rustled, not from the wind, but as if they held secrets. Shadows danced between the trees, taking grotesque forms. My heart quickened, but I kept my fears to myself, not wanting to lose the festivities. Suddenly, the clock struck midnight. Fears erupted, but as the noise subsided, a blood-curdling scream tore through the night. We all turned to see Sarah, one of my closest friends, pointing into the darkness. Her face was pale, her eyes wide with terror. We followed her trembling finger and saw it, a figure emerging from the woods. It was tall and gaunt, its limbs elongated, fingers like claws. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural, malevolent light. Panic surged through us as it advanced, slowly and deliberately. I grabbed Sarah's hand, and we all stumbled back, away from the creature. But it was relentless, closing the gap with each passing second. Our frantic steps brought us deeper into the woods, away from the safety of the cabin. The forest seemed to morph around us, the trees now towering and foreboding, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. The creature was now almost upon us, and its presence was suffocating, a nightmare come to life. Desperation consumed us, and we split up, hoping to lose the creature in the labyrinth of trees. I ran blindly, my heart pounding, my breath dragging. Branches tore at my clothes and skin, but I dared not stop. The woods seemed to stretch on endlessly, and I felt utterly alone. But then, I heard the voices of my friends, faint but distinct. I followed the sound, hope surging within me. Soon, I stumbled upon them, huddled together behind a massive oak tree. The creature was still there, circling, its eyes never leaving us. We were trapped, our options dwindling. Panic set in as we realized that there was no escape, no help to call for, no one to save us. Time seemed to blur as we cowered in fear. Hours passed, but it felt like an eternity. The creature's presence was inescapable, an unrelenting nightmare. As dawn broke, the creature finally retreated into the depths of the woods, its malevolent eyes fading into the shadows. We were shaken and traumatized, our New Year's Eve celebration reduced to a harrowing fight for survival. We stumbled back to the cabin, battered and bruised, vowing never to return to those woods. That New Year's Eve, we had encountered something beyond our comprehension, something that belonged to the darkest recesses of our nightmares. To this day, I cannot forget the horror of that night, the creature that stalked us in the woods, and the chilling realization that there are forces in this world far more terrifying than we can